Kia ora, good afternoon everyone. My name's Elizabeth Woodford. I'm General Manager at Mana Recovery, and with me I have my colleague Leanne Pelabon, who's our Business Development Manager, and we'd like to share the story of Mana Recovery with you. Okay. So our vision is to provide vocational training and rehabilitation of people with mental health needs with a sustainability focus, and we work with them to provide social and employment opportunities. We work in partnership, value their individual differences while supporting people to develop personal skills that make positive changes in their lives. Okay. We were established in 1996 after the closure of the long-stay wards at Porrua Psychiatric Hospital to provide the vocational training. So after a few years doing this, we realised it was actually quite difficult to move our trainees into paid employment, so we developed our own range of business initiatives. They're all around the recycling and resource recovery industry to generate employment opportunities. So we have 3 business units. We have 2 training units and an employment unit. So at our Orunga unit, they're all based in Porrua. We have our business recycling, we do contract work, art and craft programs. Phyleme is our outdoor training unit. We do grounds maintenance, lawn mowing, general contracting, and we have a native plant nursery. Trash Palace, which hopefully most people here in Wellington have heard of, and maybe across the country as well, is our biggest employment opportunity. We work in partnership with Porrua City Council, and it's actually a quarter owned by Wellington City Council as well. We have a second-hand goods shop, free public drop-off, metal and e-waste recycling, inorganic collection, and we do environmental education, mainly to school groups. So with our organisation, we do work with people with mental health issues, quite serious ones as well. So 60% of our trainees and staff have got schizophrenia, and we also work with people with intellectual disabilities, but we really have a philosophy that a fair day's work for a fair day's pay. So all of our staff do get at least minimum wage or above. So that's just some of our team at work. Orunga, our contract work, we assemble candles for national candles. We also wash cores, which are these big plastic tubes that has all the products for the meat export industry. So they used to all go to landfill. We're now cleaning them for reuse, much cheaper option, and it's a product that doesn't break down. Business recycling, so we're helping businesses reduce their carbon footprints by recycling their paper and plastics. We recycle all grades of plastics, and most of our goods go to onshore recyclers as well. We have a really great partnership with the warehouse that commenced in 2000, and we collect all the recycling from their 9 stores in the Wellington region. They're really committed to supporting our community objectives as well as their social responsibility. Phylema, so this is the training unit that our trainees are learning your outdoor, more physical skills. We do have residential lawn mowing, gardening services, commercial services, grounds maintenance. So we do work for the council, Housing New Zealand, and a lot of other companies. Bunnings is a good supporter of both our gardening services and our recycling services. And Trash Palace, as we spoke about before, this relationship began in 2000, and there's a real social partnership between Mana Community and Porrua City Council. And we're both able to achieve 2 objectives of social responsibility and landfill reduction. So that's just had a massive revamp, which was finished at the end of September, and it's looking amazing. We've got great big canopies that protect all of our goods now, which used to get weathered with the elements. So with the redevelopment, that took about 6 months to do, but the whole thing was done out of recycled material, so still living that philosophy of using recycled goods. So the architect and the building team have come up with this amazing building that's all out of materials that have been taken from a rugby league hall that was derelict in a park, canopies from an old petrol station, overpass beams, and that's been a really great redevelopment. Very quickly, just the training process. Trainees are referred to us either through the hospital, mental health teams. They do have to have a mental health diagnosis. We do an initial interview, site tour, occupational therapist will evaluate them and then see if they're more outdoor type of person wanting that physical labour or indoor contract recycling work. All of our programs are based around resource recovery. We also teach the basic literacy, numeracy skills, life skills and all the rest. We do a progress assessment every 6 months, and then those that we can, we transition into employment. Others are with us more long term, but working on a set curriculum to hopefully get them some really good employment outcomes. I'd now like to hand over to Leanne for the next part. Thank you.
Hi. I'll just look over. At Mana Recovery, we develop initiatives that reflect our environmental objectives by reusing resources that would otherwise be destined for the landfill. And some of the creative ways we do this is through iMana. iMana is the innovative ideas forum that we have available for our staff and trainees to put forward their great ideas. Recently at an awards ceremony dinner at Wellington Airport, where we won the award for the environment and heritage, we made candle holders for the dinner tables, and they were made from copper wire, steel cutlery and glass bowls. The copper wire is recovered from our TVs at our e-waste recycling operation at Trash Palace and is bundled and sold as craft wire at our shop. We also have a range of products made out of recycled billboard skins, and they're actually available for sale here at the conference in Wellington. We work with other local community groups. A local theatre group recently made a Charlie's Chocolate Factory wheel, and they used vacuum cleaner tubing sourced from Trash Palace. All of these initiatives are reducing waste to landfill and encouraging innovative thinking. And here's some photos of our Rev product line, and this is my sales plug, but forgive me, we are a non-profit and we need the money. Here we recycle donated advertising billboard skins that were destined for the landfill. We've got aprons there, and they're durable, waterproof, and ideal for arts, horticulture and cooking activities. The bags, we've got a great selection of bags, and they're good for taking to work, as conference goodie bags, for shopping or taking to the beach or the gym. We're also talking directly with corporate companies who advertise on billboards and seeing if we can make products for them that they can in turn give back to their corporate customers as gifts. Our trainees are our main purpose for being, and at Mana Recovery they learn social and work-related skills. We transition our trainees from volunteer to employee wherever possible, and currently have 25 people with mental health needs, and this is nearly 50% of our workforce. We create a real sense of belonging in a safe environment. This in turn reduces stress on families, as our trainees have a reason for getting up in the morning. This flows on also to reduce costs for the district health board with better mental wellness. 1 minute, I'll get through it. Through our training programs, we are creating a social awareness of our environment and the reasons as to why we need to respect and protect it. Our Trash Palace shop provides public access to a large range of second-hand goods, the alternative to buying new products sourced from renewable energies. And we're also making a big difference to Paeroa City's landfill volumes, diverting over 1,400 tonnes a year from Trash Palace and over 100 tonnes per year diverted from our Oranga business recycling operations. And these volumes are increasing every month. So providing meaningful community services through business initiatives that increased employment opportunities for the people we support and also benefit our environment is a recipe of success for mana recovery. With the partnering and support of local council, businesses and the community, together we are paving the way to a truly sustainable future. We are the pride of Pororoa City, and if the model of mana recovery was rolled out across New Zealand, we will have a country that we can all be proud of. We would like to thank and acknowledge all of our supporters and our main funders, Pororoa City Council, Wellington City Council and Kapiti Coast District Health Board. And from everyone at Mana Recovery, thank you for letting us share our story.